This story is part of the Cardinal and Dove series, After the Mountain, a collection based on Jesus' teachings from the Sermon on the Mount. This is what we treasure, where the heart rests. Have you ever noticed how your thoughts naturally circle back to the same few things? Maybe it's a goal you're chasing, something you're worried about losing, or a dream you're holding on to. Whatever it is, that's where your focus lives. As Jesus sat with the crowd on that mountainside, he shared a profound truth about why we do that. He said, "For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." Matthew 6:21. It's such a simple sentence, but it explains so much. Your heart actually follows what you treasure. Whatever you value most eventually starts to shape everything: the way you think, the choices you make, and how you spend your days. It becomes the place you look for security and the place you go to feel settled. The tricky part is that this doesn't happen overnight. It happens slowly, one small decision at a time, often without us even realizing it. The world is constantly telling us to put our treasure in things we can see and touch, things that promise to make us feel successful or safe. But those things can change in an instant. They fade, they break, and they can be taken away. When our treasure is tied to things that don't last, our hearts end up feeling pretty unsettled. This is where grace meets us. Jesus gently invites us to look deeper. What if your heart was anchored in something that never changes? Through Jesus, you aren't left to figure this out on your own. The Father is constantly drawing you toward what actually lasts, toward Himself. As you get to know His love, you'll notice a shift. It's not forced, it's just what happens in a relationship. The things that used to feel all important start to fade, and the things that truly matter start to grow. Your treasure changes, and as it does, your heart changes too. The Sermon on the Mount reminds us that the life we're building is shaped by what we hold closest. Jesus invites you to place your treasure in what can never be lost. In that place, your heart can finally stop searching and just rest. What if where your heart rests today isn't random? What if it's being shaped by what you've decided to value most? As you turn toward God, you'll find that steadiness you've been looking for. Place your treasure in what lasts, and your heart will finally find its home. This story comes from Matthew chapter 6, where Jesus spoke to ordinary people with questions, struggles, and everyday lives. His words were not meant to feel distant or out of reach. They were meant to be heard, understood, and lived. If this story was meaningful to you, we invite you to like and subscribe so you can continue walking with us through the After the Mountain series by the Cardinal and Dove. We're glad you're here,